Stop me if you've heard this one before. A solo developer makes a Dark Souls meets Doom roguelite in Unreal Engine 5 using retro pixel art assets. On paper, this sounds like a recipe for a janky, overambitious disaster. But here is the honest truth. VOIN might actually have the most satisfying first-person melee combat I've played all year. It looks like a retro throwback, but it feels like a modern power fantasy. Is it perfect? No. But is it worth your 20? Let's break it down. So, what is the vibe here? Imagine if Doom Eternal gave you a sword instead of a shotgun and dropped you into a Diablo map. It's fast. There is no stamina bar holding you back. You aren't carefully circle strafing one enemy, you are dashing through dozens, double jumping over heads, and nuking entire rooms with elemental magic. It pulls you in with this incredible sense of speed and power, but the early access nature of it constantly pushes you away with repetitive environments. It's a game that feels amazing to play, even if what you're playing in feels a bit empty. The loop is simple, bordering on arcade style. You drop into a semi-open world hub, you hunt down hordes of enemies to collect loot, weapons, armor, runes, and then you have to extract before you die. If you extract, you keep your XP and loot to upgrade your build. If you die, you lose the loot, but keep some progression. It's an extraction-like structure. You will find swords that trigger lightning storms, hammers that cause earthquakes, and rings that poison enemies when you dash. The build variety is honestly shocking for a game this size. Just know that the repetition hits early. You will figure out the meta quickly, and once the novelty of the combat wears off, you are essentially grinding the same objectives in slightly different layouts. Let's look at the data. What works and what doesn't. The game feel is S tier. Hitting an enemy feels crunchy. The sound design, the hit stop, the particle effects, it releases dopamine instantly. It doesn't feel floaty like Elder Scrolls combat, it feels weighty like Vermintide. The enemy variety is lacking. You will fight the same skeletons and big guys with axes over and over again. For a game about killing thousands of things, I wish there were more types of things to kill. The developer respects your time. There's no junk loot. If you pick up a duplicate weapon, it automatically converts into XP for that weapon type. You don't spend hours managing inventory, you spend that time killing demons. The level design can be confusing. It's often just go to big tower, kill thing. The maps are large, but can feel lifeless between combat encounters. It's a beautiful Unreal Engine 5 tech demo that sometimes forgets it needs to be a cohesive world. So, is this for you? If you love the melee combat in Vermintide, Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, or even Shadow Warrior, you are going to feel right at home here. This is for the gameplay first crowd who listens to podcasts while grinding. However, if you are looking for a deep story, complex quest lines, or a polished AAA experience without bugs, stay away. This is a rough gem in the truest sense. Here is the verdict. VOIN is a chaotic, visceral playground built by a developer who clearly understands what makes hitting things with a digital sword fun. It's rough around the edges, but the core is solid gold. If you are a fan of the genre, it's a buy now. For everyone else, this is a wish list and wait for 1.0. The game is getting constant updates, and I think in 6 months it could be a masterpiece. Right now, it's just a hell of a good time. I've been playing this until 3 AM just trying to perfect a lightning build, so my brain is a bit fried. If this review saved you some time or money, drop a like. It helps the algorithm more than you think. And let me know in the comments, do you prefer slow tactical combat or this kind of chaotic speed? I'll see you in the next one.